Welcome back. A rock star chooses between her love of music and her family in the new movie Ricki and the Flash. Movie reviewer Matt Perrone explains if this is one rocker we should roll to.
Well, it's Monday again, and it was a rather dismal weekend at the box office. The clear-cut winner was my review from last week. And with 4 new releases coming out this week, I was a little torn as to what to go see. I made it to 2 of them, but when one of the 2's description is Meryl Streep stars as, well, just to be safe, in case some Academy eyes are looking, I decided to go with that one. So here's my take on Ricki and the Flash. Our film begins with Ricki/Linda, played by Meryl Streep. She and her band, The Flash, are the house rock band for a local bar out in California. We see that they are all aged rock stars, but are not free from the drama. As it turns out, Ricki ran away from her family years before to pursue her dreams of stardom. After dodging several calls, she finally takes a call from her ex-husband, Pete, played by Kevin Kline. We learn that her daughter's husband has run off with another woman, and she is now extremely depressed. Against her instincts, she flies to her previous life home in Indiana to comfort her daughter and reconnect with her family. Tension flows from the moment of her return. Her daughter, played by Streep's real-life daughter, Mamie Gummer, is extremely standoffish and makes no effort to hide her contempt of her mother. She also sees her 2 sons, only to discover that one is about to get married and has no intentions of having her at the wedding, and the other has pretty much written her off completely. As she is constantly coached by phone by her current boyfriend and bandmate, Ricki begins to make some headway, cracking her daughter's shell of ice and showing her small path out of her depression. Just when things are starting to look up, Pete's current wife returns from a trip and tensions mount even higher as Ricki is able to witness firsthand the motherly interactions on which she missed out. As the film progresses, we see how witnessing the life she missed sucks a lot of the glamour out of the life she chose. Broken woman finally does her best to pick herself up in order to make things right, not only with the family that she abandoned, but with the hole in her soul as well. So normally at this point in time, I would say I really didn't know what to expect going into this film, but in this instance, I did know what to expect, and my assumptions followed through. If you've seen the previews, then you can pretty much predict the beginning, the middle, and the end of this movie. But what you miss if you don't actually see it is the performances of Meryl and her supporting cast. Kevin Kline is fantastic. Her daughter is great, and even Rick Springfield brings his A game. Throughout the film, the entire range of emotions is hit, from laugh-out-loud humor all the way to sadness and everything in between. There are situations throughout the movie that almost anyone can empathize with. Plus, getting to see Meryl Streep cover everything from Tom Petty to U2 to Pink is worth the watch. Trust me, you haven't seen anything if you haven't seen Meryl Streep singing Lady Gaga. I'm not sure if the film will get any award nods, but it's definitely a feel-good watch indeed. The other film I saw was the Marvel remake of the Fantastic Four. So was it fantastic? Meh. I mean, it was a weird Marvel movie in that there's no Stan Lee cameo and there's absolutely no end credit sequence. Basically, the entire movie is just setting up for wherever they do next in the Marvel universe. 75% of it is them becoming who they are. And then, oh yeah, there's a quick end battle scene that seems like it was just thrown in at the last minute because the director suddenly said, oh, we forgot to have them fight anybody. You definitely do not need to run to the theater to see this Marvel movie. That has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
Ouch, Matt. Doesn't look like the Fantastic Four was too fantastic for you. We'll have to check it out. Well, stay ahead. We have one last look at your 7-day forecast. We're live from Main and Gervais.